Hi everyone, I am Sonia, and today we are diving into the world of fashion and media to see ourselves and others. How do they actually do it? So, to explore this, we're joined by Arya. Hi Arya,
Hi.
with over 4,000 followers on Instagram, she is creating her own world there. You should check out her page. She is amazing. Do you want to say anything, Arya? Do you want to introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Arya. I'm 25. I am currently working in influencer marketing. I am a talent manager and I also create content on the side. I have a bachelor's in fashion design and a master's in styling, creative direction, and digital content. So it kind of all goes hand in hand. And I also freelance on the side in production of ad films.
My God, is there anything that you've left? I think you're covering everything. Can you tell us how you started your journey as an influencer?
Okay, I think I started about pre-COVID. Um, I was in my bachelor's degree, and I feel like it just happened because I love mixed media, I love paint, and it kind of started in experimenting on my face with say cosplay, face paint, mixing different mediums, say water based, oil based, stuff like that. And from there, it kind of just spiraled throughout because makeup has always been my passion, and I really, really love everything in the world of beauty and fashion. So it kind of comes hand in hand. And currently, I think it's everywhere. So content is king, content is the way to go.
That is true. Content is the way to go. Everybody is creating content, but still, you manage to capture your viewers so well that it just makes it worth stopping with so many reels being uploaded all the time. I swear, her reel comes on my
That's
feed and I stop and watch it. Like, I need to watch this.
That's very flattering, honestly, because there's so much that goes behind like a 30-second video that not everyone sees. It's like the 2.5 hours of sitting still staring into the mirror, that the part that you don't get to see.
Next question. How do you think social media platforms have changed the fashion industry compared to the traditional media?
I think in traditional media, what we've seen historically through publications or through TV adverts, anything in the horizontal medium that used to be explored, or it used to be either in print media or hoardings, I feel like that has been extremely carefully curated for the right kind of target groups, the right kind of viewers. Brands used to really know and market it to a certain, say, like category of people. But I feel like now the whole face of it has fully shifted because all of it is extremely personal. The more adsy, the more curated, the more put together something is, it's not real, it's very out of touch for everyone. The more real, the more raw, the better for everyone. So I feel like in terms of these things, it's really changing face now. It's to each their own kind of a thing. So you have to find like a content niche or a fashion niche and really stick to it and like grow in that specific space and circuit.
Uh, do you think fashion content online promotes unrealistic beauty standards or like lifestyle standards?
I think it does nowadays, is because everyone in the world of like influencers, like oh, influencers have it so glamorous and like you just get stuff for free and एक रील डाल दी तो तुम्हें इतनी सारी चीजें मिलती है, which is I don't think true, because you don't see the back end of all of these things. You don't see like the amount of scrutiny and the amount of edits and changes that a brand puts you through. It starts with saying, oh, we really want this organic, and you have creative freedom, which is non-existential in these things. But it's still very curated because specific things are marketed to specific people. Even if you say a brand is sustainable online, none of it is sustainable. If you say they're inclusive in terms of sizes and shapes and how they fit a certain someone, all of that is also extremely standardized to creators that are easy to digest. So the back end of it is really still the same, because all of it is really carefully curated at the end to be or to appear organic.
Referencing to the other question, do you think people are
Mhm.
losing their personal style by following trends too closely?
I think so. Do you, I mean, there's one thing that comes up on the internet and everyone has to hop on it to be relevant, because that's what the algorithm feeds you. It has to pick up from one place, and for you and your profile and your content and all your effort to be picked up and then boosted and shown to other people, either you have to pay Instagram and Meta to do it for you, which is boosted content, which is then again not organic content, and it's very clearly visible if you pay for it and you buy your views and followers. So that's one way to do it, and the other way to do it is you just do what is working for someone else. So you can either be on either side of the spectrum. You can either be a trend creator,
Yeah.
like for example Dia Jokani's trend, where she's just on the streets of Bombay doing her thing, and everybody globally picked it up before anybody in India thought she's worth their time.
Yeah.
People in Europe and Russia and wherever you can think of have picked up on her trend of being on the streets before India picked it up, before all the content pages in India picked it up, before Nike picked it up. So you either fall on one line of the spectrum, that is you're a trend setter, that you just truly don't care what makes it. So you just keep doing it, and then one day something sticks and works and catches on, and then you blow up overnight. Or you do what you know works. You do what feeds the algorithm. You do what you know is going to work for people in a certain way, and then build on it pretty much.
How do you choose? Like, I'm sure you get brands who want to work with you. How do you choose which brands to work with? Have you ever turned down collaborations?
Oh, all the time. I feel like with choosing who to work with, it kind of goes with your identity. And then similar brands like the one you have recently worked with then want to hop on the bandwagon. But like I strictly stay away from, since I'm like a little bit of fashion, beauty and lifestyle somewhere, a lot of, let's say, like health supplement or gut health brands
Mm.
were in talks with me recently. But like I don't think I want to be the advocate of things like this. I don't think I want to be someone who talks about these things on the internet without any information whatsoever. Because what if someone who really likes me for like makeup, obviously, or fashion or styling, is then going to see, oh, like she's talking about fitness, maybe she really likes this and it's very personal, and then adapt it themselves. Like I don't believe in that, so I don't want to. And with, say, makeup, if it doesn't really align with who I am, I'm not going to promote nude eyeshadows. Like I've never in my life worn a nude eyeshadow for no reason whatsoever, so I really don't think it's my thing to talk about. And just because you're giving me something, I don't think I want to do it. So it always has to be hyper, like, real for me.
What are your thoughts on fast fashion? If we are on the topic of overconsumption, what do you think is the impact on consumers and the environment because of fast fashion?
So I think I did like a project on this also in my bachelor's degree back in 2018. I think my house and the way like I've been raised in my family is that my mom is extremely sustainable. My house has always, for a very, very long time, been a minimum waste household. Like the plastic in my house gets recycled, someone comes and picks it up to for recycling specifically. So we all separate plastic. We have our own compost pits where our wet food waste goes, and the rest of the things also get picked up and recycled in their respective ways. We don't, I mean, I have been raised in the philosophy of you can mend it if it's broken. You don't need something new in place of it. And I think that is like a very lost art, because now everything is so easily available. Like you blink it, half the world in 5 seconds, and it's at your doorstep. So you don't really sit and take the time to fix things anymore. But I think I've been raised with that mentality that, oh, if just because it has a little scratch, or if it's a little ripped, like it's broken and then like it's not good anymore and I want to throw it away. I don't think I've ever believed in that. And I hate the fact that at like one top that you see in like a mall window is then showing up on five people, you know. I think that's like where originality dies, and it's so not fun. I think most of the things I own in my wardrobe that I've like really loved and kept have been from like handicraft fairs, or I've picked up like a fabric and I really liked it, or I've seen a design somewhere of a garment and then I've gotten it stitched or something of that sort. I think I like things that last and can be paired with multiple things across, like be cross styled with stuff, like one top that you can wear with the jeans with a skirt, indoors, outdoors. Like it's really what you make it out of all of these things. Like, and I think Gen Z is doing a great job of it, because like the back of your top is none of your business. I love that. It's because you can pick up a scarf and make it into a top, and it just works. I think fast fashion is where fashion dreams go to die.
We are coming towards the end of the interview because I know you don't have much time. Uh, so as an influencer, is there like any pressure on you to constantly look perfect? How do you deal with that?
I think there's two ways to look at it. One thing is that you kind of present yourself a certain way on the internet that is your best version of you. But what the internet likes, what people want to watch, is the most honest, raw version of you. If you see in trends, if you see in the kind of content that is consumed or famous, or why brain rot is such a massive genre, and why meme marketing has like taken a rise recently, is because the more raw, the more genuine, the more relatable, easy to digest it is, the better. Because no one really truly believes that, like, if I tell you, hey, I'm not wearing any makeup, I just woke up like this, I just look like this all the time, you're gonna be like, that's nonsense, but okay. But if I tell you that, like, oh, I really wanted to look too good for my passport, is because I'm gonna have that picture for the next 10 years. So I had to like really think about how I want my passport picture to look. You're gonna be like, I hear that, that makes complete sense.
Obvious.
Great. So it's more honest, more authentic. The more you curate it, the less real it gets.
I think you're somebody who likes to be more real than, what people want. And I really look up to that. Even I am trying to get into the fashion industry influencing thing. What advice would you like to give someone like me or somebody else who wants to enter the fashion influencing space?
I feel like just stick to your aesthetic, stick to what makes you feel the most comfortable. Is because 100% you can wear like a corset and leather pants for an outfit, but it's not realistic. It's occasion specific. So put it as that. I feel like really hold on to what makes you comfortable, really hold on to who you are as a person, and don't let the algorithm or what five other people are doing stop you from it. And I think the first 3 to 5 seconds, say the first 15 seconds of what you're doing are going to be the most important, is because attention spans are at an all-time low. No one has the kind of brain power to, sit and watch through an entire 1 minute video unless it's like something you really enjoy. So I think pay attention to what you're doing in those first 15 seconds. It's in like creator language, it's called a hook. So the more hook based content you make, the more, like, if I tell you, I absolutely hate working with this brand, you want to know the tea,
Yeah.
you want to know where I'm going with this story. Or if I say like, oh my god, I love like my blush and I look so good today, you're like, okay, and
I want to hear
it's not.
it. Give me some tea.
Exactly. So the more engaging it is, the more honest and authentic it is. I feel like it's going to really help everyone. Try not to curate it, edit it, think about it too much. I think be in the moment, pick up the camera and go. That's really the key to all of this.
Chalo, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. It's been
No
eye-opening and
worries.
so fascinating, to be honest. And to everyone watching, this just proves that fashion is just more than clothes. It's identity, expression, and influence. And as she said, yeah, content is king. Yes, I will remember that. I have a memory of a goldfish. So, one thing that I would want to end with is stay awake and stay original. And anything that you want to say, Ara?
I think just keep going at it. You know, everyone who's currently trying to get into any kind of content needs to know that number one, you're not running out of time. And number two, there is no strategy, recipe, mold, cut formula to any of this. None of us know what we are doing. None of us have any idea if tomorrow they decide to ban Instagram in India, what will happen.
It's true.
Like it's all just out there. I think just be confident, be original, and keep showing up every day, and it'll promise you build up to something.
Thank you so much for your insights, Sarah. I will.
Thank you, Sonia. This was very refreshing to do.
I hope I did not bore you.